Hi everyone, hope everyone is doing fine today. Here's Abdul, and today we have a review of the Aigi from Norway with the satellite ground station number 2 in blue. I met the guys from AIGI at the Microbrand festival in November in 2025 in Prague, and had really nice discussion with them. And we talked about watches, and I think it was Daniel, whom I met, and one of the founders, who told me he can send me a watch to test out. And yeah, I've been testing it out since a couple of months now, and I'm finally ready to give you a review of the watch, which let's start by the package. So first off, you get a really nice box, I have to say. As you can see, you can open it here. You have the watch, you have the guarantee card, a couple of links that I took out of the bracelet. I think the box is really good. Don't need more than that. It would work as a travel box or as a box to show the watch. So that's the package. The watch itself. So let me first close the screw down crown, which is one of the features of this watch. Let me get the caliper first to measure the watch. So the watch is 40 millimeters in diameter. Under 40, I would say even. Lug to lug is 46. Thickness of the watch is around 11. And lug width is 20 millimeters. You get an automatic movement inside. If I remember correctly, it was a Miyota 9039, 24 joules, running on 2800 vibrations per hour. Let me adjust the light so you can see it better. And you have this pressed kind of gear shape pattern on the dial. Hopefully you can see it well. You have some lume, you have some BGW9 Super Luminova on the hands, the tip of the seconds hand, and on the indices. As you can see on the tip of the seconds hands, you have like a satellite. That's where the name comes from. And I think they have several colors, the black, the blue, the white, and the gold ones, all limited to 500 pieces, costing around 520 euros. You can get also 10% off with the newsletter. You get also a very scratch resistance case and bracelet with 1200 HV, which is on the Vickers scale. So they chemically hardened the stainless steel. You have a screw down crown with a signed crown, as you can see, with the logo. 100 meters of water resistance. You get 2 years of warranty. You have also this integrated bracelet where you can take it out with an easy spring bar, as you can see now. So you basically press these two buttons and it goes out. Bracelet has micro adjustment on the fly. You have several. So if you open it, you can, so at least 5. You can also remove half links. You have a link or half link. And it does fit quite well. I wore it on the bracelet a couple of times, but that's why I got these straps on the start, just to show you how it will look on these bracelets or straps. Let me start with this one and end with that one. So let's try them on the straps and show you how they will look like. Then I will go through my experience with the watch. Also, I'll get out my time grapher to put the watch on the time grapher to see how it's performing. First option, leather strap, buffalo leather, gray. Just looks really nice, very summer look. Really like how it looks. My wrist is 17.1 centimeter wrist. The last time I measured, maybe a little bit more now. since I gained around 10 kilograms in the past 1 year. But yeah, who's counting? A little bit more elevated with the black strap. You can wear it on dressier occasions. I think with the black strap always makes the watch more classy looking and more elegant. I also like the idea of having blue on blue with this ostrich leather strap. It just complements the blue color a lot, and I think the blue on blue is just perfect for summertime or springtime. Really nice combination. Blue on blue, but much more sportier look with this sailcloth strap. It just looks more industrial, a little bit more functional, less elegant, but still looks quite nice. On this white rubber strap, I think it just looks really nice. The spring bar went out, but still you can see the look of the white and blue just screams summertime. And for sure, on the bracelet, I wanted to show you how it looks. I think on the bracelet looks quite well. It matches the form of the case, this bezel with the four kind of mechanical industrial looking pieces on top of it, with the hard turns, chamfer on the side, chamfer on the inside of the links. Really, really nice bracelet, really, really nice work. And I love the idea of a micro adjustment, so I can adjust it on the fly and let it loose when it gets hot. So I definitely enjoy this bracelet. The dial is excellent, really nice dial. The quality of the watch itself is really good as well for the money. There are some sharp edges on the bracelet, but nothing that would cut my fingers. I think the dial is punching above its weight, above its cost and value. I like the idea of having this open kind of window to the movement, especially if the movement is nothing to drool about. So just having a cut in the window would allow you to see inside the movement without exerting too much effort in finishing the movement. The micro adjustments in the bracelet is great. As I showed you before, it's a strap monster. It goes a lot with almost any color that you put it with. Sometimes on this bracelet pulls some hair on my wrist, even though I'm not a hairy person and I don't have so much hair on my wrist, but it does take some hair out. I'll take the time grapher out and let's see how it's performing on the time grapher before finishing this video. So as we can see, +9, +10, 235 amplitude, 0.3 milliseconds error. Maybe that's because I'm not having the correct no, I think it is correct. But yeah, it's been working great. I have to say, for the money, excellent numbers as well. Usually get like +15 or something with the Miyota. So I definitely really like this watch. So to conclude the review video for the satellite ground station 2 in blue, for the 520 euros, if you take 10% off the newsletter, that would be around under 500 euros, which I think for an integrated bracelet watch with a really cool design, great team behind it, 2 years warranty, is a good price to pay. And I definitely will look forward to more watches from Aigi. Try to get more watches on the channel. I'll be visiting also Prague this November. The light plays really well with the dial, as you can see. So I'll try to get more watches from them to review on the channel. And hopefully, yeah, we get to see more watches from them. So be sure to check their website out. Let me know in the comment section if you do like this watch or if you have any comments on this watch. And as always, this is the invitation to subscribe. You will find the subscription button right in the middle, and you would find 2 videos on the right and on the left that you might enjoy. So here on the left. Thanks for watching again, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.